was just watching W7, and well, yeah, we'll just go to Venezuela because their area of conflict, right? And running out of oil. The country has the world's largest proven oil reserves, even bigger than Saudi Arabia. But it's rapidly running out of money to prospect for crude and pump it out of the ground. And then we have Russia going in there, China. America stepping in. Let's see. Oil reserves, Venezuela oil exports fall to lowest level. So that's the thing right there. All right. All right. Well. This is oil explosion. Hold on a second here. Okay, so oops. So here we go. And we have this one under attack. And of course the Iranian ones. 2019 oil disasters. Lots of spills. Okay, so we have that, oil spills, oil ships, oil spill. I'm not trying to find spills. Explosions, oil refinery explosion, 2019. And so here's what the refinery failure means for gas prices. I mean, plus it's ENI, refinery, inventories, Saudi oil tax. Yeah, so like, look how dangerous this crap is. And then oil, let me just go ahead and look this up. Being taxed. So like oil tax, oil prices soar, and then like that's what it comes down to. And then there's something more here. Oil prices soar, but just think of all the the oil disasters that have taken place as of late. The strongholds, part of the reason why we're in Syria. Let's actually just Syria oil pipeline. The Iran-Iraq-Syria pipeline is a proposed natural gas pipeline running from the Iranian South Pars North Dome gas condensate field towards Europe via Iran, Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon to supply European customers as well as Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon. Pipeline conspiracy. The secret, stupid Saudi-U.S. deal on Syria oil gas pipeline war. Alright, so um, um, Venezuela, Chinese going after oil with Russia. Trump order on Venezuela puts Russia Chinese oil companies at risk of U.S. sanctions. Right? China and Russia say U.S. has failed in Venezuela. Now it's time to give up. And so this is Chinese involvement here, so, and, we're supposed to have, when was peak oil? People, listen, so whatever happened to peak oil fuel discovery, season it runs 55 billion, basically we're supposed to run out of oil and everything, bumming, oil off of Virginia Beach. Oil reserves. Third day mission, a rig off Virginia. Previously, Skull Planet drilled these waters offshore Virginia Beach. Yeah, so energy reserves. Along the coast. Virginia offshore drilling, pros and cons. Additionally, organization on the sky, So yeah, huge oil reserve found yes, I didn't mean huge. No, I gotta go back. I mean huge. Yeah. Okay. Announced that an area known as the Wolf Camp Shale contains 20 billion barrels of oil and 16 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. That is nearly 3 times more petroleum than agency found in North Dakota's Bacan Shale. So let's see. Survey says a deposit in West Texas is the largest continuous oil supply. Hold on a second. So there is this one, and so after Trump administration proposed allowing oil and gas exploration off the East Coast in January, the debate has largely focused on the potential harm to the Atlantic Ocean's water quality and marine life. I don't think there are any places in the world where they have developed oil and gas where they have been able to avoid spills and coral kitchen or whatever the hell, blah blah blah. The Bays Inland location may not help to shield it from oil pollution. Its water is linked to that of the Atlantic, and the effects of an offshore oil spill could be shared with the Chesapeake scientists say. So, okay, well, I guess this is good. for you gotta load PDFs and such, you know, and so get right to the numbers. Spending scenarios for oil development, millions of dollars. It goes through all of it. It talks about gas production. I don't know what BBLs are. I guess it's barrels per day, but I'm not 100% on what BBL stands for. Because 11,000 barrels a day doesn't. I don't know if that's good or. I guess for a small operation, I guess that's probably good. But natural gas, that's probably be the big money there. And then the economic impacts, millions of dollars, full-time equivalent jobs, and so they're, it's looking, at least about at its peak. I'd say a good average is probably about 3,000 people at the least, and probably about about 25,000 or 23,000 is probably the amount of jobs that be created, and then so there's oil out there. And the thing is that while we move into new technology, there's other countries that are going to be behind, and we're still trying to sell that oil to them, and the technology is being suppressed for the electric vehicles, just like they were back in the 20s with the streetcars in New York City. All right, take care, be safe, and kind of stay strong. Love y'all.